Hello Leo, and welcome to your general reading. If you just found my channel, welcome and thank you for being here.
Oh gosh, okay. I've gone through the whole deck. Door to Spirit. Oh no. Leaving on a jet plane? Okay. Do you miss somebody? Does somebody miss you? What's going on? Leo. Okay, let's unpack this story. We're going to look at you. We're going to look at them, if there is a them. Your energy first, Leo. Traveling. That's my traveler energy. Page of Wands. You might have received a message from someone, or something that you hear is maybe prompting this action. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Leo's energy, please. The Four of Wands could be some event, something to celebrate, a change in home. Maybe you're buying a place. The King of Pentacles. We have Death, the Empress reverse, with the Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Now I'm going to get some clarifiers. But first, Leo, I feel like this is a significant change in your life. And now it could be in a relationship. It could be just something that is transpiring within yourself. It could be that you have recognized something within your life that maybe feels like it has to change. And I'm almost getting with this Empress reverse, there's an energy of having run out of options in some way. And by that, I mean, maybe things have gotten stagnant, boring. Maybe there's a long-term relationship you're considering ending. I mean, that might just be for one person out there, but it feels to me like you are ready to shake it up. If this is not you, this could be happening in the life of someone you're connected to. So let's take a look at okay, wow, Spirit wants to throw some tarot on top of these. Okay. And again, remember, this doesn't have to be you. It can be someone you're connected to, and this is informing you in some way. Anxiety, what is that? Why the anxiety? Well, there's your energy. Is someone missing you? A King of Cups. Wow. There's a lot of deep emotion. If this is being separated from someone, oh my goodness, someone wants to move forward, look to the future, maybe have you in their future. What's broken heart? Now, there could be two different individuals. Doesn't have to be. They're energies. The Four of Wands, the Hierophant reverse. Wow. A broken commitment, moving out. Wow. Boy, the plot thickens. Not looking back. Okay. What is this King of Pentacles? Tell us about the King of Pentacles, please. The Seven of Cups, the Nine of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Okay, I'm being told a little card riddle. Missing is the Eight, which is the emotional reset for me as a reader. It's a transition to a better state of mind, a better emotional state. But the 7 and the 9 indicate that, there's either indecision on behalf of, another person, a spouse, a partner, or not on behalf, you know what I mean? It feels to me like there's a pretty big choice to make. And that big choice has someone's happiness kind of, hanging in the balance. And I feel like whatever is over, whatever is changing, is pretty significant, and maybe they've run out of options. They may be in a fairly challenging, even kind of codependent relationship. Let's get one more for the King of Pentacles. But I feel like something here requires a solution. Eight of Swords, or Ace of Swords, maybe. King of Pentacles. What's going on there? The Six of Cups. We have the 6, the 7, the 9. King of Swords at the bottom of the deck. There could be a pretty big decision, and that decision could be based on a family dynamic. You know, we have a broken commitment showing up here, children showing up here. Okay, Spirit just said there could be two situations being presented here, which is maybe why I'm kind of picking out bits and pieces. Let's look at death. What is that? Something is changing. Holy cow, a sudden ending. A sudden ending. The Three of Cups. I saw the World. It popped out and back in, but that could be significant. My word. If there is a concern about reuniting with someone, it's almost like something was over before it got started. Someone wants to recapture something, but it requires, I've got to let something else go. Because look at this, I have feelings. I have feelings for Leo, perhaps. And maybe there is a third party. It could be. I never give that kind of energy a ton of time. If that's your story, take it, but I don't spend a ton of time there. I find them so annoying, and it's hard to read for them, frankly. So what I'm going to say here is that if there's a desire to get to a better place in a relationship emotionally, someone's ready to rock the boat at home. And I say home, clearly, because we have this. So what is this Empress in reverse? Okay, there's the World. I saw that. We have the Two of Swords, the World. This could be a move. It could be a journey. It doesn't have to be a journey, though, but it could be a partner, perhaps, that someone has taken a long time to think about, right? Two of Swords, World. They realize it's done. It's over. Now, if this is just two people, someone is feeling like bringing this together. What they say may be very important. Oh, devil. Dang. Okay, so let's take a look at who you're connected to, because this could have already been vice versa, but let's take a look at your person. King of Swords, Page of Wands. There's that travel energy showing up again. You could be connected to an air sign, but you don't have to be. If this is someone who's like, I've got to get to my Leo, they want to see you. Their energy. Leo's person's energy. King of Cups. Chariot. My bags are packed. I'm ready to go. And I'm going to move, mountains to get to you, cross oceans to get to you. Wow. You're going to hear something about this, Page of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, High Priestess. Okay, what do they want to say to you? I feel like you've maybe been missing this person. Maybe you're going through your own changes in your relationship. Maybe there's a simultaneous thing happening here. Oh my goodness. Okay, so what do they want to say to you? I feel like, gosh, which deck? Okay, I've got my hand on the right one. What I need to say. Why do I feel like this is like You just did this, I just did this, and it's sudden. This feels really sudden. And I feel like there's a reason you're happy about this, that they're happy about this, but maybe the Eight of Cups not showing up in the spread, interestingly, is because someone never walked away. Maybe you never walked away from this, regardless of your circumstances. Maybe there's an opportunity for this to, get jump started. Let's take a look at what they want to say. I've delayed long enough. What does your person want to say to you, Leo? I have a feeling this is unforeseen. I will see you again. I'm tethered to this mess and it came out in reverse. Holy cow. I deal with the opinions of others. It came out sideways. Is someone saying, I don't care what anybody thinks? I mean, let's just say within the realm of I must be responsible for this, this, and this. I love you and I got to do something about it. Okay, let's keep going. Okay. I've learned hard lessons through this. Why are you ignoring me? Oh, Leo, you might have just withdrawn from this because you thought, what do I do about it? What do I do about it? I want to get some hidden truth from them. I don't want to let you go. Leo, you got some decisions to make. I'm recovering. You didn't see my tears. Let's see what else. Okay, well, we have a situation with money or finances that's difficult. Empress in reverse, that could be a dependency in some way. There's no fingers here. I don't do that. But there could be something there. I have too much to lose. Part of the challenge here could be I want to throw caution to the wind, but I've got some responsibilities. You inspire me. Spirit, where is this headed? This connection, it feels really complicated, and not just, the potential for a distance factor, but maybe a committed relationship, children, some history, needing to manage whatever needs to be managed to come together. And let's not forget, there's an ending. Death in the Tower is big. This is abrupt. It's abrupt. I just saw 1555. Where is this relationship between Leo and their person headed? Where is this headed? Where is this headed? Okay. Bottom of the deck, innocence. Your innocence and kind heart makes them love you, but they feel they must push you away to protect you from themselves. Okay, so someone may be feeling like you're too sweet, you're too kind. Okay, divinely guided. You have met your divine flame. Just follow the signs to your soul and everything will occur in divine timing. The unknown scares them. They see the abundance you bring into their life, but they fear being wrong. You have history with this person. When they set you free, they felt the sting from your absence. Don't let their silence fool you. Coming apart. Meeting you was unexpected. You changed their whole world forever, feeling lost as they lose their old identity. Where is this headed? Let's look at the fairy romance deck. Where is this relationship headed? Spirit wanted me to flip that around. Some of you may be seeing number synchronicities. I'm hearing like crazy. Okay, 1111, maybe their birth date or area code represented, clocks, timers, microwaves, ovens, license plates, like it's in your face. I'm feeling for somebody it's in your face. Okay. We have manifesting the one, real feelings, bottom of the deck, fearless love. I feel like there's more. What is this relationship, Spirit, or what will it be? Okay, wow. So someone has some things to take care of. I see that, Two of Pentacles. Romance interrupted, duty comes first. Leo. Bonding. As you get to know each other, you discover many things in common. I think that you always wanted each other, but maybe it never happened. There's something about rediscovery as well. Life partner. Your romance is stable and ready to go the distance. And bottom of the deck, proposal. Your romance is about to evolve and level up. Wow. Okay. I want to see where else I go with this. What factors may be influencing this? I just saw 1911. What factors may be influencing this? Okay. Routines and discipline. I feel like there's a dutiful person here saying, throw it out the window. That's crazy. Someone is missing you. Professional matters. Interesting. Okay. For some, you know this person through work. For somebody out here, perhaps this is, I'm getting a job. I'm interviewing for a new position. This could be someone in an official capacity. And then we have, you're exactly where you need to be. So there's nothing you need to do. The ball is in their court. So expect something. Bottom of the deck, move or relocation. Now, flip-flop it if you're like, I just moved, I'm not moving somewhere. Hey, who am I to say? You never know. So let's get some insights for you around what is shifting. I almost feel like I want to use the Mystic Moon deck. Okay, so what can you expect, Leo? Again, energy's energy. Place yourself where it makes sense. Look at that. I shuffled once, but that caught my attention. Metamorphosis. Something's changing. Anything else? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is kind of a big deal. Okay. And I feel like I need to explain, I think I need to explain this one first. If you were attached, you're not. If they were attached, they're not. That's what hit me. Divine masculine, divine feminine, free will, big dreams, new direction. There's big changes happening for both, I feel. And Spirit is saying, bottom of the deck, be patient as this works itself out. Is there anything unexpected, unanticipated in this? Any wrenches or curveballs, Spirit? Okay, on the floor. That's a good card. You're going to reunite. You're going to reunite. Look at that. I love that image. And to me, it does depict, there is something about distance, but don't take that if it doesn't resonate for you. But I'm looking at people from around the globe joining hands. Okay, what else? What is unexpected? Okay, well, there's going to be a great conversation. Sharing, Six of Wands. Whatever was maybe troubling someone gets resolved. There's going to be a conversation. You're going to hear something from them. They may ask you some questions. Bottom of the deck, inner voice. Trust your intuition on this. Okay, can we get timing, Spirit? Any other advice or timing for Leo regarding this connection? The basis of your question involves your romantic life, which is now changing for the better. Again, trust your intuition. Wow, Leo. His Spirit is saying, just trust. Yes. Does that mean you don't want me to ask about timing? Okay, I heard no. Go ahead. I got to tell you, Metatron's been messing with me all morning about some things in a really fun way. Winter. Okay, Northern Hemisphere, dears, that is right now. Your wish is granted. All right, have fun. Get your passport in order and have a good flight. Thanks, Leo. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.